So when we're reading a recommendation letter, what we're looking for is what kind of presence you are in a classroom. And that's very important to us because ultimately what a university is it's a lot of classrooms. It's a lot of people looking to discover new knowledge.
Teachers that can give anecdotes about a student in the classroom can be really helpful because we're trying to imagine this student in our classroom and we're wondering if this is a student that always is speaking up and always raising their hand. You know, the student that the teacher would ask to watch the class if they had to leave the room for a minute, or if this is a student who's fairly quiet and only speaks once in a while, but when that student speaks, it kind of turns the conversation on its head.
The biggest thing we see with recommendation is what we call the template recommendation, which is basically a very kind of form recommendation. And all they need to do is kind of take out the names, the activities, you know, some of the personal attributes and replace them in order to describe one person, but also describing 20 people.
So to really help your teachers write a terrific letter recommendation that doesn't look like a template, you really want to get specific with those examples. You know, really let them know who you are, remind them who you were in their classroom, because basically admissions officers, they like those anecdotes. They like the specificity. That's really going to help them, you know, understand you in the context of that classroom.
Another thing that I look for a lot in recommendations is something I call separating. So is your teacher saying, this is a top student in 10 years? Are they separating you from the group? Or are they saying, this is a good student? Both of those are fine, but you know, one does suggest that you are doing something extraordinary in the classroom that's making you stand out from the crowd.